I've got a piece of 316 stainless here. I'm going to use that to make this plunger for the pump. I need that turning down to 8mm dead size. So what we'll do, we'll turn it down to nearly 8mm, and I'll turn the tool round to use a brand new corner. Slowed the feed down there, you can tell it made a massive difference to the sound of it. It's not one to break a chip, such as one of the things stainless does well. That's very warm. You'll find now it's got a slight taper on because it is thin. It'll be pushing away a little bit. It should be just above 8mm. Which it is. I'll let that cool down. Get it down to final size. 8.3 there, 8.25 there, so there's a little taper on it, but a spring cut will take that out. These are just cheap Banggood tips. I think they're only £1 each, and they do the job very well for me. Taking 0.01 aside, which should take 0.2 of it. That's taking 0.1. .05, 8.1 at that end. We'll do another spring cut, exactly the same setting. Just about there. Right. Using a little short bit of any tape that can possibly get wrapped around the shaft. Not hot, so it'll be right. Pretty happy with that. That's going to cool down that last little bit, and that'll be good to go. Little chamfer on that end now. Fine, that's just what I wanted. Nice. Just finish the shoulder off. There's a little recess to put on the spring to sit into. Right, so we can part it off to length now, turn it round, grip that in the collar chuck so it would damage it, and then machine that end. I'm going to put a centre drill mark in the end just before I take it out of the lathe. Right, so that's a new plunger ready to do. New plunger ready to do another 100 years really. And that's a splendid fit in there. Come out, you bastard! Right, really is a good fit. Very happy with that. I've thoroughly washed out this valve body and I'm going to now reassemble the valve. The first thing I'm going to do is open this box under here, put something on top of there, and it means if I drop anything it'll be caught in there and not go away and be lost forever, because I've lost stuff forever in here before and it still hasn't turned up. Right, so we'll put this valve back together. I took a picture as I stripped it. And that's a valve there, and that's a suction valve there, and delivery valve there. There's a spring in this one, and there was nothing in that one, so at least we know how it goes back together. There was a little bronze ball in the bottom first. Little bronze ball. Then there was a steel ball. These balls are in good condition, nothing the matter with them. Steel ball. Then there was a spring, that one there. You see what I mean about dropping things? Spring went in there, there's a little recess in that one for the spring, and that was tightened into there. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here before I put it together, just to sort of help prime it. The oil that this pump works on is really a lot thicker than this stuff. I'll show you what we use when I come to test it. Right, that's just delivery valve. I'm just going to check on the picture I've got these the right way around. Yeah, I've got it right. That one went into there. And we've got that one. So a little bronze ball. Then there was a steel ball without a spring. That's the way it was. Then there was this blanket cap. There's no recess in there for a spring. All it can do is put it together the way it was, and hopefully it will work. Right, so they're in there quite nicely. I made a new piece for the end of there because the brass piece that was in there was all chewed up. Now this ball was in there and it certainly appeared to be jammed in the hole. On its seat I couldn't get it out, whether it was just stuck in with oil. It certainly seems to be okay there now, so that's a check valve. Right, so a little valve was in there. There's a little spring, and that's the part I made to replace the one that was all horrible and damaged. I've used steel, so it's a lot more sort of resilient. It shouldn't chew up quite as bad. Come on, John. Yeah. Right, so that screws into there. And once I get the valve up and working properly, I'll just put a couple of little pop marks in there just to stop that from unscrewing. Right, so that's basically the valve back together. The next part is the plunger. That's the part I've just made. We can dispense with that now, I think, because I'm not going to be dropping things anymore, I hope. Right, a little bit of oil in there. And the plunger goes in. Up. And that's pumping oil out of there. That is definitely, as a bleed screw goes in there. So I'm just going to put a ball bearing in with a clamp to seal it so I can test the pump. It certainly seems to be squirting. Right, basically now we need a test rig building for it. That's the oil inlet there, so all this part here is submerged in an oil tank. And it should pump away quite merrily. So I need to make a tank to hold that, or something to hold that anyway. And basically that's it back together. Beautiful bronze casting, I like it, it's real quality stuff. Yeah, so we've got delivery valve, suction valve. The only thing I'm concerned about is that there isn't a spring in there. I don't know if it needs a one or not. I've tried to get a drone for this pump and I've had, oops, no success at all. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please click the like button, it is important. You can also click the subscribe button if you want to. Anyway, thanks for watching.